Disaster. It can happen at any time and take any form, from a large-scale fiery inferno, devastating flood, or hurricane-force winds, to a much smaller-scale burst water pipe, sprinkler system, or a roof collapse.
Inside was a complete disaster. The entire center of the roof had caved in. I knew it was bad, but I didn't realize how bad it really was until we started looking around and started talking to the fire department.
Here they had a burst sprinkler system. It actually froze and broke, put down 50 rooms at the hotel, which is half of their capacity. That was devastating for their loss of business because that's right during our ski season that it happened.
But each one of these business and property owners share a happy ending to their ordeal. After the dust settled, the smoke dissipated, or the water subsided, each turned to a disaster cleanup specialist to help them take the first steps on the road to recovery.
DKI came in and they immediately got us out of the immediate mess that we were in, so that as now, this just a few weeks later, a month, we are close to having an inspection so that we can get back into business.
We were able to turn the property back around and have it ready for rental in 3 months' time, which for 50 rooms and 3 floors of the hotel is pretty quick for it.
They've had something terrible happen, and the best we can do is come in and do a superior job at restoring them and bringing their lives back to what they were before the calamity happened.
Our #1 mission is to return people to normal.
The members of Disaster Kleenup International are specialists, representing the most experienced and best equipped independent contractors in the restoration industry.
Good morning, Disaster Kleenup International.
When a call for assistance comes in to disaster cleanup, time is critical in responding with a team of restoration professionals.
It's terribly important that we respond to a loss quickly. Every 24 hours that passes without that loss being addressed, the financial impact of that loss increases exponentially due to the impact of water, soot, and other contaminants in a loss. Our ability to respond quickly allows us to control those loss costs for both the insurer as well as the property owner.
Statistics prove that speed in responding to a loss is imperative. 43% of companies that lose their vital business records in a fire or other disaster never reopen. 23% of the businesses that suffered such a loss reopen, but close within a year. 17% close within 2 years. With members in over 35 states and the resources to respond to losses anywhere in the country, Disaster Kleenup International was formed for this very reason, to prevent a loss from becoming a disaster.
DKI is made up of over 100 members across the country, all of whom are excellent restoration contractors in their own right, in their own marketplaces. All of them, to some degree, have an expertise, be it electronics restoration, water mitigation, mold remediation. They all bring something unique to the table.
We desire to unite the cream of the crop so that we can provide the very best solutions to an insured who suffered any type or size of calamity.
Whether it's restoring a national historic landmark to its former pristine state, returning a charred summer retreat to its former pre-loss condition, or drying out and cleaning a mold-infested home after the floodwaters have receded, the success stories of DKI are endless.
I'm seeing it come from the very bottom, everything just in a horrible mess, to complete order. It's really a gratifying feeling to see that.
Our goal, our mission every day is to be the best contracting network, restoration contracting network in the United States, in fact in all of North America. And we think we've achieved and are achieving every day that mission.
With a 24-hour call center to facilitate immediate nationwide mobilization and emergency response teams available 24/7, 365 days a year, DKI members are always in different stages of response to a loss.
Could be laundry items, dry cleaning items. We have furnishings, hard surface, soft goods like mattresses, decorator rugs, draperies, and things of that sort.
For instance, property damaged by fire and smoke must be treated promptly and effectively by professionals with specialized skills. While contents and furnishings that have been burned may at first glance appear to be a total loss, DKI certified professionals can help determine if restoration will be a cost-effective choice. After a flood, minimizing exposure to moisture is critical, as water can pose a serious threat to both interior furnishings and the building itself. DKI also provides specialized services in mold remediation to mitigate indoor environmental contamination and improve poor or unhealthy air quality. And with today's advanced technology, even electronic and communications equipment can be restored efficiently and cost-effectively after being damaged by fire or water.
People are always amazed with electronics. They think if electronics gets wet, that's the end of it, and that's just not the case.
The reality is these people are professionals, and stuff that you thought couldn't be saved, in overwhelmingly the majority of cases, they can be saved. And it's not simply through hard work, it's through the intelligent application of technology, restoration chemicals, the use of things like infrared cameras, which allow you to better diagnose situations than we could just 2 years ago. And as a result, the amount of stuff that we can save has gone up on a percentage basis and will continue to go up as we get smarter and more intelligent about what we do.
No one should wait until disaster strikes to determine how they're going to react. But homeowners and business owners do have someone to turn to when faced with a major loss, knowing that Disaster Kleenup International is there to restore their most important assets, their home, their business, their financial records, and their memories.
The opportunity to ally yourself with 100 other companies effectively takes your level of expertise up a notch, because you know that your business, when you join DKI, just brought in 100 strategic partners to make you that much better, to bring an additional level of resources and expertise that can be brought to bear on any loss that you may encounter. If you're a $3 million contractor, you know that you now have $500 million of expertise behind you that can help you out merely by picking up the phone and calling one of your new business partners.